Hello everyone. Now, in the last session of microprocessor and microcontroller, we have discussed about the architecture and features of AVR microcontroller, right? And what are the special features that AVR microcontroller consists of rather than that is 8051 microcontroller, right? Now, in today's session, we are going to discuss about the special AVR registers, right? For AVR registers. So, lecture 13 that will consist of types of AVR and AVR registers. Right? Now, topics to be covered in the following session are the AVR family, that is the types of AVR, the AVR different groups, then let's get familiar with the AVR parts number, how the part numbers are defined and depends on the part number, how it is named, and last that is general purpose registers. Now the AVR family. So the AVR can be classified into four groups, that is classic, mega, tiny and special purpose register, right? So based on the architecture of AVR, it is classified into four groups, that is classic, mega, tiny and special purpose. Now discussing about AVR with the first type, that is classic AVR. So classic AVR will have the name that is 80, 80 stands for Atmel, then 90 S, and where it is shown that is 4x, that is 4x, that is the series of that particular number. Clear? Now, what are the different features of classic AVR? So this is the original AVR chip which is been replaced by newest AVR. These are not recommended for new designs. So when the first AVR was designed by that following two scientists and it is developed by Atmel, that AVR chip was defined as a classic AVR, right? So that was the original AVR chip, right? And which was replaced by the newer types of AVR chips which are available in our day-to-day life right now. Then second, that is mega AVR. So mega AVR can be named at 80. 80 stands for Atmel. Mega for the mega type of AVR, and 4X stands for the series of that particular number. These are the powerful microcontrollers with more than 120 instructions and lot of different peripheral capabilities which can be used in different designs. Some of the characteristics are as follows. So the characteristics for mega AVR will have a program memory vary from 4 KB to 256 KB. Then the IO pins will be from 28 to 100 pins. It will have a extensive peripheral sets. So there will be so many different IO peripherals which will be connected with the mega AVR. That extended instruction set, they will have a rich instruction set. So these are the characteristics of AVR. Now, in this, we will see some members of classic family. So in the table format, it is shown as the classic AVR. There are three series, that is 80, 90S, and here it is followed by series number, that is 2313. Similarly, here it is 2323 and here it is 4433, right? So based on different parameters, it has been differentiated or compared with different classic AVRs. So based on this, the code memory that is in first, that is 2313, that is 2K, data RAM that is 128, EEPROM that is 128, IO pins there are 15, ADC that is 0, timers are 2, and special pins are SOI C20 and PDIP 20. Then for 2323 we'll have again code ROM that is 2 KB, data RAM 128, EEPROM that is 128, IO pins 3, ADC 0, timers 1, and two special pins are SOIC8 and PDIP 8. Then 444433, the code room that is 4 KB, data RAM that is 128 KB, EEPROM that is 256B, then IO pins that is 20, ADC 6, timers 2, and two pins are TQF P32 and PDIP 28. So it is in a form of quadrature flat package as well as dual in pen, whereas these two pins are of dual in pin. Now here in the next table they have discussed about the comparison between ATmega various chips. So there are 4 ATmega, 5 ATmega chips, that is ATmega series number 8, series number 16, series number 32, 64 and 1280. And again based on these again parameters they have divided into a compared into a different pins. So when we talk about ATmega 8, so it will be having a 8 KB of ROM, 1 KB of RAM and 0.5 KB of EEPROM. 23 IO pins, ADC 8, timers 3 and pin package, that is TQPF32 and PDIB 28. Then when we talk about 16, then it will be a 16K, 1K, 0.5, 32, 8 and 3. Then when we talk about ATmega 32, which we are going to study in our syllabus, that is having a code ROM of 32, then data RAM of 2, EEPROM of 1K, IO pins of 32, ADC that is 8, 3 that is timers, and these are the pin packages. That means it will be a 40 pin IC. Then 64, then again 64 KB, 4 KB, 2 KB, so 54 pins, 8 ADC timers, 4 timers, then 64 pins and MLF. And last 1280, right, will have a 128, 8, 4K, 86, 16 and 6, right? And there are various, no, that is all ROM, RAM and ROM are in bytes, right, which is given for these board tables. Data RAM, the general purpose is amount of RAM available for data manipulation, right, for storing this data. And all about chips having USRT for serial data transfer. So ATmega 32 will have a special purpose, a special feature of USRT for universal synchronous asynchronous receiver and transmitter for serial data transfer and receiving. Now, the third type of AVR, that is tiny AVR. So it is defined as AT, tiny and 4X. 4X defines the series number. So the characteristics are this group have less instruction and smaller packages in comparison to mega family. You can design systems with low cost and power consumption using the tiny AVR. Some of the characteristics are, so the program memory are 1K to 8K bytes, package that is IO pins that are 8 to 28 pins, then peripheral set that is limited peripheral set, and also instruction set is limited. So for example, some of them do not have multiplying instruction. And last, about special purpose area. So the IC of this group can be considered as a subset of other groups, but the special capabilities are made for design specific applications. Some of the specific applications are for USB, that is Universal Serial Boot Controller, CAN, TRAN controller, LCD controller, ZigBee, Ethernet, FPGA, and advanced PWM. For these capabilities, the special purpose AVR has been designed. Now, based on these two tables, we will discuss or compare about the tiny family and the special purpose family. So the tiny family, again as we have shown, that is 80 tiny, and at the back suffix they have a serial number. So 13, 25, 44 and 84, right? And based on this different comparison or different parameters, the comparison has been done. So for tiny, 80 tiny, 30, it will have a code ROM of 1 KB, 64 bytes of EEPROM, IO pin 6, ADC 4 and timers 1. Then 25, 2K, 128, 128, 6, 4 and 2. For 44, it is 4K, 256, 256, 12, 8 and 2. And for 84, that is 8K, 512, 512, 12, 8 and 2. Right? And when we talk about the special purpose family, so the part number can be from 80, 90, right? And here the capabilities are, for if it is designed for CAN, then it is defined as CAN 128. If it is defined for USB, then it is USB 1287. If it is for PWM, then PWM 216 and 80 mega 169. So again different paths, again different parameters has been considered for comparison. That is ROM for CAN bus, that is 128K, data RAM 4K, EEPROM 4K, and IO pins that is 53. Then apart from ADC, it is shown as a special capabilities that is CAN, timers are 4 and it is a 64-bit IC. Then 128, 8, 4, 48, right, for USB host, then 4 and it is again 64 pin IC. Then 16K, 1K, 0.5K, 19 for advanced PWM, 2 and 24 pin IC. And 16K, 1K, 0.5, 54 for LCD at Mega 169, 3 and it is again 64 pin IC. So these were all about the AVR family, or you can say different types of AVR. Now, what are the different groups of AVR? So as we have discussed, these are with the examples, classic AVR with 2 examples, mega AVR with at mega 8, at mega 32 and at mega 128. Then tiny AVR, 80, tiny 13, 80, tiny 25 and special purpose AVR, for example 8090 PWM 216 and 8090 USB 1287. Now, let's get familiar with the AVR number parts. So, if I have discussed that is at mega 128, that means 80 stands for atmel, mega stands for the group of type of AVR, and 128 stands for the program memory which is used to store the program, that is flash memory, that is 128K. When we talk about 80 tiny, then 80 stands for again atmel, tiny stands for tiny group, and only 1 4 stands for flash 4K. When we talk about that is 8090S4433, so 80 stands for Atmel, 90S stands for classic group, and a single 4 stands for flash 4K. So these way the name named after the AVR microcontroller. So when we talk about our at mega 32, that means 80 stands for Atmel, mega stands for the mega group, and 32 stands for that the flash memory will be of 32 KB. Then discussing about the general purpose register. So what does the general purpose register of AVR consist of? CPU uses many registers to store data temporarily. To program in assembly language, we must understand the register and architecture of a given CPU and the role they are playing in processing data. So now as we have discussed our general purpose register in architecture of 8085 processor, right? It was having a six general purpose register, B, C, D, E and HL, right? And they are used for storing data temporarily for ALU basis, for ALU calculations, right? So similarly here also general purpose registers are used for data calculations in ALU. AVR controller has many registers for arithmetic and logic operations. In the CPU, registers are used to store information temporarily. That information could be a byte of data to be processed or an address pointing to the data to be fetched. The vast majority of AVR register are 8-bit register, right? So they will have again 8-bit register. In the AVR, there is only one data type, that is 8-bit. The 8-bit of register diagram has been shown below. That is starting from D0 to D7. D0 will be the least significant bit, that is LSB, and D7 will be the most significant bit, that is D7. And with the 8-bit data type, any data larger than 8-bit must be broken into 8-bit chunks before it is processed, right? So if there will be a 16-bit data, what we will do? We will divide into 2 8-bits data and then again it has been processed, right? So this is the simple architecture of 8-bit register, that is from D0 to D7. Now, in AVR, there are 32 general purpose registers. They are named as R0 to R31 and located in the lowest location of memory address. So these you can see the general purpose register, that is R0 to R31, which are used for ALU calculations and which can be stored for the data temporarily. All these 8 registers are of 8-bit. So it is called as 32 cross 8. Right? The general purpose register in AVR are seeing the accumulator in the processors. So as we have discussed the 6 registers in 8085, the same 32 registers named from R0 to R31 will be having a same characteristics such as 8085 processors. So they can all be used by all arithmetic and logic operations. Clear? So that's all for today's session. In the next session, we are going to discuss about the again another various types of memory which AVR consists of. Clear? So thank you.